Not my wife crying happy tears about getting pregnant when I've been shooting blanks for 3 years. The accident happened when I was working overtime to save for our dream house. A 2-ton steel beam fell from the 4th floor, and the doctors said I was lucky to ever walk again. What they didn't say then was that I would never be able to have children. I never told my wife, Alice. How could I? She'd already picked out names for our future kids, had a Pinterest board full of nursery ideas, and talked about when we have babies, not if. Every month when her period came, she'd cry in the bathroom thinking I couldn't hear. She started taking prenatal vitamins just to be ready, downloaded 3 different ovulation apps, made me switch to boxers because tighty whities kill sperm, and scheduled intimate time like a military operation. I played along, taking zinc supplements I knew wouldn't help, and eating Brazil nuts for selenium because her fertility blogger said it works. The whole charade costs us $340 monthly in useless supplements, but seeing hope in her eyes instead of disappointment seems worth every penny. Now, Alice is 14 weeks pregnant and glowing like she swallowed sunshine. She keeps rubbing her belly, showing everyone the ultrasound photos, saying things like, "Can you believe we finally did it?" And "Sometimes miracles just need time." Here's where it gets complicated. Alice works from home as a graphic designer, and I leave for my construction job at 5:30 a.m. But last month, our doorbell camera started glitching, saving and deleting random clips in the cloud. Most are just delivery drivers, but I noticed our neighbor Peter dropping by around 10 a.m. twice a week when I checked the app. Alice never mentioned these visits. When I asked casually about our neighbors, she said she barely sees anyone. The timing makes my stomach turn. Peter's a personal trainer with that CrossFit body Alice always comments on with other women during BBQs. She's also been weirdly protective of her phone lately, taking it to the bathroom, sleeping with it under her pillow, jumping when text notifications come through. Her sister, who's an OB/GYN, asked pointed questions at dinner last week about how we managed it and kept saying how medical miracles are so rare while staring at me. Alice changed the subject 3 times. The pregnancy announcement timing haunts me too. She told me exactly 2 weeks after I mentioned my annual work physical was coming up, the one where they definitely test my testosterone and other levels. Things escalated yesterday when Alice suggested we do one of those genetic carrier screening tests just to be safe for the baby. She's already made the appointment at a fancy genetics clinic that costs $3,400. I can't stop thinking about what those results might show. The worst part happened at our gender reveal party last weekend. Alice invited everyone, including Peter the neighbor, who brought his new girlfriend, but kept finding excuses to help Alice in the kitchen. During cake cutting, Alice's drunk cousin made a toast to Alice finally getting what she wanted after trying so hard. Then she winked at Peter. "Some people just have stronger swimmers, right, Peter?" The room went silent. Peter choked on his beer. Alice went white, grabbed her arm, whispered something harsh. Everyone laughed nervously. My construction buddy pulled me aside later, said he didn't want to start anything, but he saw Peter's truck parked outside our house multiple times when he drove by for his morning jobs. "Probably nothing, man. Just thought you should know. Now I'm doing math I don't want to do." Alice announced the pregnancy 8 weeks after I was gone for that disaster relief job in Houston. Peter posted Instagram stories from a spontaneous cabin getaway that same week. No location tags. Alice said she spent that weekend at her mother's, but her mother mentioned at Christmas that she hadn't seen Alice since summer. When we got home from the party, Alice cried about her cousin ruining everything with her drunk nonsense and held her belly protectively. The genetic screening results came back. The baby has a rare condition that affects 1 in 36,000 births. The genetic counselor explained it carefully. This means both biological parents have to be carriers of the mutation. About 3% of the population carries it. Alice squeezed my hand so tight her nails left marks. "At least we know for next time," she whispered. "But here's the thing. My medical records from the accident include comprehensive genetic testing for insurance purposes. I'm not a carrier. Alice is still planning the nursery, picking paint colors. She doesn't know I know, and I still haven't told her about the accident.